Alright everybody, welcome back to another ranting video by Evvz. Today I'm going to be ranting about Minecraft 1.9, except not entirely ranting because there's like I'm pretty sure there's like one good thing. I don't know, but I got in a comment. I've literally been playing the Snapshot for like, I want to say like 7 minutes, not even 5 minutes. And so I basically wrote down all my thoughts on a bunch of signs so I remember to say all of them. And yeah, so there's some things that I have some opinions. I did get one comment, and I promised for some reason I promised that if I got one comment saying I should do 1.9 video, I'd do it. I'm not sure why I said that, but in case you do, just like, feel free to leave a comment. If one person makes a comment that they want to see it, I'll do it. But yeah, the first thing is we got these things called purple blocks. Now, I'm not even gonna try to explain what these are or what purpose they serve. Apparently, like they wanted to say purple blocks, but like they wanted it to sound cute for the fan base, so that they did purple. Unless purple is a real mineral, maybe it's like a real thing that nobody knows about. I don't know. They didn't teach me about purple in Common Core education, so I'm just assuming here. Okay, so we got the food section, and we got a couple more foods here: beetroot and beetroot soup. And to me, what this says is this is more random food textures that people are not going to texture in their texture packs. So more untextured items in the texture packs. That's what I see. People can't even update their packs to 1.8, and it's been out for like a year now. How are people gonna texture all these 1.9 items? Like, what? So we also have this thing called a chorus plant, and I'm assuming, like, I don't want to come off as like ignorant, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't heard of this. I'll Google it and maybe put a picture up on the screen for you guys. But yeah, because they added the chorus plant here because I'm sure the fan base, which is comprised of elementary school, is gonna know, oh, obviously that's a chorus plant. Of course, that's what it is. Because yeah, everyone's gonna know what that is. I don't know, they don't have those at my local Walmart. That's about as far out in public as I ever go. And then we all got the Ender Dragon head here. That's a little graphic, if you ask me. It's I believe it's to scale, which is yeah, I don't know if I just want to have like the beheaded head of the Ender Dragon just in my Minecraft house. But you know, the best thing probably about this update, wait, an end rod. I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's important. Anyway, end stone bricks. I used to be bad at building, but now that I have the perfect block, I mean, you can't go wrong. Like, thank you, Mojang. Now, I just always wanted to build with end stone, and I always wanted to use stone bricks, but there was never any happy medium. And now, finally, end stone bricks. I'm assuming you can combine 4 end stone to make them. Let's see if my theory's true. Hold up. I'm gonna test this right now. Watch me die from this fall. I'm assuming. Oh, yep. I'm such a genius. I did not know that before, but yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. And stone bricks, awesome. Let's pretend I'm in PvP, right? I'm in the PvP, and I'm just like going ahead, and I'm just drinking my potions, and I'm just like, okay. Now you'll notice Mojang has had a new status effect, and this is a great idea. I like where they were going with this, but there was a small problem. It doesn't show the time. Wait, just let me like I was gonna say like, oh, this could replace my 5 zig, like my status effect mod. The only reason I use that is for the status effect. But then I realized, wait a second, this doesn't even show the time. Like that, how is that useful? It just shows like I know what effects I have enabled. I need to know how long until they run out so I can like know when to drink another one or something. Like that does not help me. I'm sorry. Rant, that was my mini rant of the day, but yeah, so close to a good idea, but just missed it. Now this is interesting. Basically, it's just the normal potion texture. Let me just make sure I'm right in saying this. The splash potion texture without the top. So like they literally just went into paint.net and cut off the top of this potion texture. And apparently what it does, you throw it down, apparently you throw it at the speed of light, and it just like goes like this. And I can see this being cool. I can see this being pretty nice for PvP, you know, if you're in a Kohi battle and you splash down one of these and then suddenly both of you are just invincible for like 20 minutes. But I don't really know, I can't really think of a situation where I'd use one of these because then in most cases my enemy would also get the effect. Maybe if you're in a bow battle and your team needs like health or something, I don't know. It's an interesting idea though. I'm not going to entirely hate on it because it might actually have some potential, which I like. It actually like is a new, like, unique thing. Unfortunately, that's just another item for people to texture in their texture packs. That's all I can think about when I see a new item. I think the best part about the Potion of Leaping is that so many maps are going to be able to be exploited, and they're going to have to be patched, or they just won't give you the Potion of Leaping. That's an option. Oh, really? Was this really necessary? An awkward potion of lingering, a thick potion of... Why? Oh, hold on. A lingering water bottle? What, do they just linger? They don't even linger. Like, that's literally a splash potion. Why do those exist? They're like, it's like the EXP bottle without the EXP. Alright then, so that's a thing. Okay, another thing that exists is this, what I like to call, it's called the Spectral arrow, but I just call it the CSGO arrow because this is exactly like CSGO. I don't even play CSGO, but I know that this happens. So what happens is you're in a PvP battle. Let's pretend those Mooshians are my opponent. It's a speleologist, I'm in Blitz, I'm like, alright. Somehow I got the Spectral arrow from like a chest or something, I'm just like, alright. Suddenly I have tracers, and he can, I guess, like, once you're hit with the Spectral arrow, that's it, you're done. You can't hide, you can't run nothing, you just, it's CSGO in Minecraft. I didn't think this, oh wait, it runs out. Wait, then that's not really useful at all. I can't decide if this is going to be useful. I guess, like, it shows you where they are, like, you get tracers for, like, 30 seconds or something, and then it stops. Then you're done. Then you gotta hit them again. So I don't know, it's not as useful as it could be, but then again, it's more useful than most of the arrows. Now, another thing I had to say, these arrow textures, like, they're so... What is going on? I like, it's like, so you took the normal arrow texture, where even is there? Yeah, you took the normal arrow texture, and then you, like, added, like, a bunch of little red speckles onto it in Photoshop. Like, what? I just don't feel like that would be the right texture to go with. I don't really know what to think about the arrow of healing, and the arrow of regen, and the arrow of strength. Like, I guess you could hit your teammate. Maybe Mojang was thinking like people bow boosting or each other with those or something. I don't know. But, I mean, the arrow of damage, you know, I was under the impression the arrows were going to do damage. But that's alright, that's alright. I think what was going on here is like Mojang had to meet their quota of new items and to release a new update. They're like, okay guys, they called a meeting. They're like, okay guys, we don't have enough items to meet the quota for the next Minecraft update. Someone make some suggestions, and then some dude just raised his hands, just like, how about an arrow of healing? And they're just like, then he got a promotion, probably got called down, he got a promotion in the office. They just immediately start working on all the arrows of healing and the arrows of regeneration. They finally met the quota. And here we have Minecraft 1.9. Okay, so like you're in PvP. Put yourself in a PvP situation. You got a hotkey to your sword, and then you go, hotkey. And then it takes half a second for you to like bring it up. Like, did you get weaker since the last? Like, what is that? Like, what? Hold on. Just why? Like, I understand like you can hotkey and then just start hitting immediately, but why does that bother me so much? Does it bother everyone else as much as it bothers me that it takes you half a second to pull out your sword? Like, it's not like that with any other items except for the sword. The sword's the one item that it should be fast. Okay, all right. So that mini rant is finished. Yeah. Oh my gosh, okay, here we go. Here's where the rant starts actually happening here. This is probably the weirdest thing about this whole update. There's a lot of weird things, but let me just show you. If you guys somehow haven't seen this yet by like the 50 other YouTubers that have done this update snapshot video in the past like half a day, let me just show you. You can dual wheel stuff, and that's like, alright, that's an interesting feature, but then this is where it gets weird. I got my sword, it takes me half a second to drop. What? That's not possible. You can't do that. I heard someone in the comments of an Ant Venom video. Don't ask me why I was watching Ant Venom. Someone in the comments, like, I was like, that would require 3 hands. They're just like, actually no. It's totally possible. No, it is. No. Nothing is okay about this to me. Nothing to me. This doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand how. And then you just like, you hit with your sword, and then you just automatically, like, this is like a bow spammer's dream. Like, he's like PvP, but then starts bow spamming. Oh, starts PvPing. Oh, starts bow. Oh, wow. This is just like, this is just too much. You can't, like, when we start growing 3 hands, that's when it's too much for me to handle. Like, plus it just looks so weird, just like drawing a bow back with 1 hand. Like I need another hand to like be right there. Like, I need a hand to like draw the bow back. So it was weird enough to begin with. But now I have a sword in the other hand which I can swing as much as I want. Like, I just don't understand. Why? They got really nice shooting arrows of water breathing. People are going to use those for sure. Wants to shoot. Not that it's really something that I need to understand, but I kind of need to understand it if I'm going to use them. Now it's still shooting the weakness even though it's over here. Is there an algorithm? I need to research this. I didn't know research before I started this video. Now it's going for the regen arrows. I think I may have discovered something. I think it's whichever is farthest to the left it shoots. What's it going for now? Still the regen. So basically top left is going to be like the go-to spot for your arrows. If you want it. And then I want to switch it out. Alright. That makes like some sense. Then like if it's not that, it's whatever arrow's closest to the top left, so in this case the poison. No, just kidding, the regen somehow. Okay, that just kind of obscures my whole theory. But so if I put this in the top left, I think it's still gonna... What? No, now my theory's ruined. Okay, what is this? Why is the zombie... What is that? What are those arms? And he just puts them down right, like, what? You know what, sir? I can hold a bow and I can just hold like a sword here. Have some regen. I'm gonna be fighting mobs, accidentally pull out your regen arrows, takes 15 hits. Okay, no, what is that now? What is... The skeleton just like chilling, like he just gives 0 craps. And then he pulls out his bow. I guess this is a little more realistic than it was before. You know what? Have some arrows of regen. This thing, I'll show you what it is, if you haven't seen it already. So we got the Endermite here, and we're gonna go and spawn it, and it's a purple silverfish. It does no damage. It has no health. It's the size of a silverfish. It makes the same noises as a silverfish. Like, literally the same exact damage in attacking. Every noise is the same file. Like, what? It's okay, so we have a purple silverfish, basically. That's something. Interesting. The next mob is a lot more interesting. I'll give it to Mojang that this next mob is, like, probably the weirdest thing ever. Like, it's interesting, but at the same time, like, is it practical? I get that this isn't exactly a practical game, but I really don't understand this next mob. And let me just give you a little example of what this thing does. So you set it down. What? Okay, so apparently they can teleport. That just in case they weren't already weird enough. Okay, so let's pretend I'm in survival mode. I come up to one of these things, and it just hits me, and I just start floating away. Like, what kind of attack is that? The things are they're like heat-seeking, so they'll find you. The little orbs that it shoots out, like, this is like a Pokemon or something. Like, what is this? And then I can just fly. Like, apparently levitation's actually an effect now. And then you just stop flying. So I guess their attack is to hurt you with fall damage. No, like, I could run away from this thing and they could just come at me and then I'm just gone. That's it. Like, you can control where you go in the air, but you're still flying higher. So really the only way to not take damage is to land in water or to land on like a mountain. And oh, there's like 50. He can shoot more than once. What is this? I feel like this could be really easily exploited. Wait, I'm gonna die. I forgot you actually take damage from these things. Yeah, I could see this being a very easy thing to exploit. Like, if you just get him to shoot enough of them at once, then you have, like, that you just get, like, a regen. Oh, whoa. The shulker. That's gonna be an annoying thing to texture. That's everything. I just keep going back to texturing items. The horse egg got recolored. Good news for you, horse tamers. It's more interesting than the purple silverfish, so I'll give it that. Let's talk about shields for a second. This is gonna make Kohi matches fun. You got your shield, and, like, I guess if I were to dual wield this, I have, like, I'd be my sword and then do my shield, and, like, that would be that pretty much. I'd be like, oh, gotcha. Oh, just kidding. Can't take damage when I got the shield. This is gonna make PvP look so weird because everyone's gonna be running around with these giant freaking rectangular shields that are as tall as them, strapped to their arm. They're just gonna be like, whoop, whoop. They're just all gonna be fighting each other with a wooden board. It's gonna look bizarre, that's for sure. Sit out, maybe. I'm trying to give Mojang's point of view here, but I'm not sure what it is. The charging a sword. I know that you used to have to charge a sword to hit, which was just the stupidest thing ever. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that one. That was just terrible. They may have removed that, unless I'm just completely stupid and I can't figure out how to do it. Like, I don't know if I got rid of the shield. I can't figure out how to charge it. Left and right click aren't doing anything. I just dropped it with Q. I don't know. Basically, in conclusion, end stone bricks are coming to Minecraft. That's awesome. And I think I've said every negative thing I could possibly say about this update. So with that, I'm just gonna peace out into the sky here. I wonder if there's a potion of levitation. Imagine just like being in PvP, just drinking a potion of levitation, and just like that's it. You're done. You're out of there. Like you're just like peace out, and you start flying. All right, thanks for watching. I'm gonna dodge it. Oh! I'm too good. Wait, did it just? Oh.